We just had a lot of issues. Let me
That's
call
one
off
big
here.
camp. No way we find Macabre and all that without help.
We wait for a view from upstairs, we might lose him.
30, we go into that mess blind, we lose him for sure. Overlord Hunter, we need a SAT scan of that refugee camp.
Overlord copies. Stand by, we'll push it to you.
It's a powder keg down there, gentlemen. Humanitarian crisis doesn't even begin to cover it. Macabre's thugs control everything. Food, water, medical supplies. And what they can't control through possession, they control by fear. There we go, that's our man. Once you're inside, track him down, and he should lead you to the shipment. Macabre controls everything, one way or another. Everything begins and ends with Macabre. He's your top priority in there.
Roger,
mowed them
Overlord.
motherfuckers
What's
down.
the ETA on our ride?
Your contact's already on site. They'll have to keep a low profile. Just try not to draw any attention to him. He's putting a lot on the line to get us in.
Copy that. Hunter's moving to rally.
I'm moving.
Alright, so
Sir.
we're back here.
Yeah, I see him.
Yeah, I was pretty fucked
gonna
up here,
take him
but
out.
it does hold a little bit of truth.
Yeah.
Alright, so
We'll have to do it clean.
it's
Line
now
'em up.
talking about
Hold
sync
fire
shots.
until we're all on
We are
target.
way past the whole sync shot part of this.
On you.
I'm gonna take out this guy here on number 4. Alright, I'm gonna pull the trigger. Scott, you're gonna pull the trigger and
Do it.
that's that whole Scott, you gotta pull the trigger. Yeah.
I'm reloading.
When the slow motion hits, you gotta shoot.
That's it. Get
Anyway,
clear.
that's how this whole thing rallies up.
Load it up,
Before we
let's
get
go.
into the truck, guys, I just want to say we do have a couple more stories about how Scott and I got to get together, but this next part requires a bit more concentration. So I'll let you know when we will rally up again inside. When we will rally up and start talking about this a bit more in depth. And look at me just directing all y'all into this, like getting the damn truck. If I blow y'all up. Oh, that is you. Never mind. Damn it.
Yeah, I'm the leader of this team, bro. The black team for days.
Damn it, man.
How you feel?
Listen up, Ghost.
Pretty-
I want to make
pretty-
sure we're clear
pretty,
on rules of engagement in here.
Pretty shut down, I have
Once
to
we hit
say.
the camp,
But you
we
know,
clear the
we
engaged
still in
hostiles
this
as long as
bitch.
we don't raise any alarms. Get in close, make your
Yeah, I
first
made
shot
the
count.
reference.
If you've got multiple targets, mark them and drop them at the same time. Camo should be enough to let us slip in unnoticed. We need to keep it that way. If Macabre spooks, we're gonna lose our chance. We all need to be on point, understood? Got it.
No sweat, Cap.
Roger that.
Hunter, just a heads up. Looks like you've got a storm blowing your
this war
way.
would be
Don't
over.
dawdle.
This war would be over, bro, if the army
Copy
had
that.
camo like that.
We never do.
We would have been now, what? Almost going on, what, 4 years ago? Osama bin Laden would have been done.
I know, man, he would have been gone. You realize that Osama bin Laden's dead, right?
Yeah. I
Okay.
said about like 4 years ago, we would, like, it would have been 10 times easier.
Yeah. Ooh, look at me. Just staring at y'all in my shades, doing that, like, famous old look back, like, hey, little mama. Let me whisper in your ear. Right now, I technically am whispering in all your guys' ears, all you headphone users out there, just to creep y'all the fuck out.
Remember, if you got a kill, do
Okay.
it quiet. If they sound the alarm, mission's over.
Alright, so obviously,
Understood.
guys, it's gonna say up in the corner here, yep, killing the mercenaries without raising the alarm and beware of civvies.
hostile with
So
assault
no
rifle.
alert allowed.
Up there on the roof.
Any guesses on what they're doing? Patrolling.
Yep, sorry, mic is dropping
Camo
here.
going up.
Hold on, guys, just move into a bit more of a position.
Standing by.
Yeah, because there's
Target
one
three.
and
Fourth
two
target.
more. Just waiting for the
Hold
other
for
guy to
your
get
shot.
into position, and
Ready to fire. Standing
I can't
by.
get into a...
On your word.
Ready?
Fire, fire.
Yeah, pull the trigger.
That's a
There we
kill.
go.
Gotta reload.
Alright, so, like I said, we had our differences in competitive-wise. We used to sit in MW3 lobbies and literally just battle it out in front of the entire community. I'm pretty sure we had at least a whole bunch of different lobbies of 16 players sitting there waiting and just wanting to play. And he and I would sit there just for hours just going on and on and on with each other
Just talking.
about just who is the better player, and we would never get over it. And it would eventually cause problems, and we got in trouble with the higher-ups. And
By the tree.
so
Lost my target.
we had to obviously make some personal changes and just start accepting each other a bit more. which was easy to do over time. It wasn't something that was immediate.
Mark 2.
And
On your
I've
shot.
been thinking that was
On your
obvious.
Ready.
Scott, you want to take this shot with me?
Standing
1 and
by.
2, bud?
I got
On your word.
Let's go.
Open fire.
Hostile neutralized.
Let's go.
Roger that.
Neutralize. Let's move on out. Doing that. Always take the side routes
Moving
too.
position.
Never go direct on. It might show, hey, this is the right path. No, it's not.
Got eyes on another
So
one.
these guys are
Where you
taking
see
out. Something might happen
well.
here. Yeah, let's mark this guy. There's just one guy sitting there. I'm pretty. Is there more in the
On you.
area? No, it's just him. This guy. Who is that? That's Pepper.
Do it.
I'm gonna have him get taken out. Good boy, Pepper. So anyway, Scott, I'm pretty sure what back when it was ILI and MW3, we just like took up all the game nights for hours at a time, just trying to murder each other, right? Because we had a blood hatred of each other, man. It was pretty sickening at one point, right?
Hold fire.
and then finally,
Moving.
a good, well, good friend for us, probably is for a good friend to go. Someone of the name
2 marked. Holding for your shot. Ready to fire.
Who is it? Just say the gamer tag. Sorry. Yeah, he's still a good friend of mine. I mean, I never say that he's not. He was the leader of the clan at the time, and he still is. We're not no longer a part of them. We have our reasons for that, but we are no longer part of them at the moment, and forever and ever and ever, because I'd never go back. And we'll also eventually explain why for that too. But go ahead, continue.
Che, levanta! Você vai morrer o quê? Não vamos gastar arroz contigo, não.
The bad thing.
I got eyes on Macabre.
Como é que vai hoje?
That happened.
Che, quase morreu.
Overlord Hunter, we have
Some of the
contact
stuff
on
that
Macabre.
bonded us together.
Copy that, Hunter. Follow him to his HQ and keep a low profile. We don't want to scare him off.
Yeah, é o quê?
If Macabre doesn't lead you straight to those weapons, you might have to ask him some questions.
I gotta say,
Roger
like, I gotta say, like, the
gotta
I'm gonna
rifle
take this
here.
guy out. Hold on. As soon as Macabre
there on
passes
our
by,
left.
I'm gonna take out this guy,
On
Scott.
the roof.
Probably, like, the first time you and I decided to team up against him instead of taking each other out. That was probably, like, one of the most inspirational moments for the entire community. It was like, brotherhood, yeah.
Reloading.
People found that. We could sneak past these other guys that are just chilling over here. We really don't even need to touch them, in all honesty. I've done it before. They just sit there. Oh shit, Macabre's still right there. Whoops. So
I
that's his
spotted two
personal
more.
butt buddy. He'll stay
Near the
there.
command post there.
What are they doing?
Keeping guard.
Will this guy move or do we have to kill his ass? I don't know, Scott. You want to take him?
Can I assassinate him?
Yep. Walk up to him and hit X. It'll say stealth kill. My voice is like,
Target eliminated.
alright, get down. We gotta go. Alright, Macabre's chilling over there. We gotta move around a little bit. So, should we talk about the story of Baller yet, or should we do that later on in the campaign? Alright, so we used to do, guys, we used to do like these 1v1 and gun challenges and stuff there, and that was always highly competitive between us. I know that Scott definitely remembers that without a doubt. And, yeah, that Chicom game. So this is probably like a really big game that
Step it
bonded
up,
us
we're losing
together as friends, and pretty much what happened is we had like the closest 1v1 on Nuketown I've probably ever had in my life, probably ever will have. It ended up going, I think, 30-29, and I ended up winning. Scott, did I end up winning that one? I'm thinking so, right? Right? And we were sitting there screaming, and then after that, we just, all we could do was laugh and talk about it, and there was no hard feelings after that, and we really just became friends over Xbox unanimously, and we had a couple of situations and mutual enemies and mutual friends and interests overall that really just bonded us together and made us the kind of friends that we are now. Oh, and there's a sandstorm or something blowing in here, so
30's moving.
now we're all kind of going into the weird mode here. It's telling us to put on our magnetic goggles. So let's see what it has us do here. I'm not entirely sure. Alright, we're just waiting. So, you guys have to understand the energy of that match. Like, it must have been like COD Championship for us. So much was on the line. Like, for us personally, we had a lot of people watching. We were sitting there screaming and yelling at each other, and just, there was a lot of power, and we were just, there was a lot of water. Here, Scott, I'm going to take guy 1, you can take guy 2 over here. That's the wrong guy.
Mark 2. On your go. On your word. Stand by. Gotta reload.
Sorry. Me and Pepper will take him out. I'll give him a little bit of salt. They give him a little pepper. Let me take the shot on Macaba if you don't mind.
Quem é segurança da pista de aterragem?
Julia.
Não sei.
Oh, by the way, this guy carries a gold AK. If you didn't notice on his hip, he carries a gold AK. I've never figured out a way to pick it up or unlock the gold camo in this game, so if someone knows, some elitist out there, hit me up. But, yeah, so Scott and I have a lot of stories about just the stuff that we used to do in IE, and
No, it doesn't matter.
there's just so much
The money
weird
has been
stuff.
transferred. I
IE
can
also is really
untransfer it
heavily
if I don't get
involved
what I
in
want.
a bunch of hacking business. Scott, I
Yes,
don't
yes,
know
of
how
course.
much
I
you
already
want
told
to
you
talk
that.
about this, but
Don't be stupid. My
you have to
men
bring it up a little
already
bit.
waiting to unload the
Anyone
ship.
that left IE
Just
or
land the
joined
plane and we'll
IE,
take
there
care
was
of the
always a
rest.
consistent threat of that because of the enemy
Overlord,
communities and
sounds like the weapons are still inbound.
like
Why do you know
DDoS,
so much
not
about my
severe
ship?
hacking, but
There's an airstrip
DDoSing,
nearby.
host
We'll see if we
rooting,
can get
stuff
some
to that
coverage.
nature. It was always a
What's the
big
call
threat
on
for them,
Macaba?
and
Maybe I should
no one
find
likes
out.
getting
Take
their
care of them
internet
now so we
knocked
don't have
off,
to come
so...
back later.
And don't
Roger
try my
that,
patience,
Overlord.
my love.
Alright, let me mark this guy, and that guy,
Your shot.
and I'm gonna take
when.
Macaba. Wait, hold on, there's a 4th guy up
Marking
top.
number 4.
Alright, ready? I'm gonna knock
On
Macaba.
your shot.
And let's go. Perfect.
Hostile neutralized.
Let's move. Alright, so this is actually a fun part in the game. Taking out this airship, I've never actually been able to do it fully stealthy, but I've had previous success
Visual on 2
in
more.
getting really close.
Dead ahead.
Huh?
to come back.
On you.
Yeah, see, I marked.
I believe I just
Ready when you are.
gold AK.
I got 2
No
more
way.
here.
Bullshit.
Right.
I swear to God.
Oh, no way. All this time, all you have to do is just walk up to him and pick it up.
Careful, they're gonna spot you. Light machine gun. There. Up on the roof. Ready. Smoked him. Hostile down.
That's
Reloading.
close. Where you at?
I'm right behind you. I'm over here.
Oh, no. I'm about to flip out, guys. You're about to hear a very, very mean me. Turn towards me.
There's another one. 12
It's
o'clock.
not gold.
This is it. Hold on, mine.
Well, it's not gold on mine. Is it in the recording? No, it's not. It's not just a screen error. Alright, whatever. Well, it's gold 3. You have acquired the gold AK of Macaba. Good job, bro. I've yet to do it, so maybe you're more of an elitist than I am at this game.
One with an assault rifle.
True.
Moving.
But yeah, I hope you guys are like bound to join us on this little journey we have. Let's just stock up on some ammunition. And Scott, pull out your long-range weapons. Pull out your 416 here, because shit's about to get heavy.
You're gonna get spotted.
Oh, what the?
Someone's shooting at me.
Is history. Yep, got it.
Another one.
Oh shit, dude! I got him! Just before shit got bad.
We're clear.
That was crazy. I almost started yelling, and my mom and my stepdad and everyone else in the house is trying to sleep. You guys understand that it would have been game
Take it easy,
over
gentlemen.
for this YouTube
Check your
channel.
gear.
Over.